Hi guys, it's Badger. Well, you can probably tell that my voice sounds really different than it usually does. Well, that's because I can alter my voice to sound completely different from what it actually sounds like. For example, I'm going to be reviewing this game I made based off a TV show using a couple of different voices. So you hear this voice, my normal voice, this voice, and this voice. These are all ones that I have come up with and that I worked really hard to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So yeah. So this is a game I made for my art class, and it is called The Gifted Whodunit. It is based off a show called The Gifted, and I absolutely love the show. It is really cool. So I have Sage in the corner. She's really cool. I also have Andy, this little picture because it has Sage in it, and then this one because this is my favorite. So the box is black, and as you see, this is just like the game Clue, but it is a gifted version, and it's called Whodunit because I couldn't use the real Clue name. So when you open it up, this is what you see. So all these pieces are handmade by me. You can see this is a bag of weapons, which the knife ended up sadly breaking. So these are the little charts. It has the characters. There are a couple handwritten ones because I lost some of them at school. There are some typed ones, which I like the typed ones much more. I did recruit my friend to help, so that's why they're not all perfect. But nobody's perfect. So I'm going to take everything out of the box and show you. So this is not for sale, but if I could, I would give it to my Wattpad buddies. I have to make another version of this. So, never played Clue before. It is this murder mystery game, and since this is the Gifted, I had to change it a lot. So if you guys don't know the show, there's two characters named Marcos and Lorna. Well, Lorna is pregnant with his kid, so here's the little thing. Sage did a huge party in celebration of Marcos and Lorna's kid. After the party, Sage was murdered. That says murder, but you know that. The next day, Andy was sitting in the park being a very depressed teenage boy. He saw Sage spitting on a merry-go-round. He freaked out and called the police. So six suspects, 6 weapons in 6 places. You and a group of friends have been chosen to find out who killed Sage. So, I can't draw well, so, that's why these were printed. But, so, for the pieces that usually are the characters, I made buttons because I have a button maker. And let me open this up, too. This smells like paint really badly. So these are the deck of cards, and let me get the people cards. So they all have a corresponding button. So this is Eclipse, which his button is right here. This is also known as Marcos. This is Lauren, which I call her Bubbles, and she is right here. Thunderbird, also known as Johnny, and he is right here. Blink, also known as Clarice, and she is right here. Polaris, aka Lorna, she is right here. And Wes, who I don't have a nickname for him. So yeah, these are in placement of the other things. So you put these in the center, which you will actually see the game board now. So this is the game board. I'm going to get the rest of these out. So, once again, they all have the corresponding pictures. The Hellfire Club, Trask, Texas Lounge. For a long time, I thought this was a bar. It's not. The South Regional Hospital, Bellevue Acres High, Garland Detention Center, Lakewood County Jail, the Mutant Underground, and the Caravan Motel. So these are the little cards. So not all of these are it, so I'm going to take the last 6 out because you'll see them later. So this is the Hellfire Club, same picture as above. The Caravana Motel, again, same picture as above. Trask, Garland Detention Center, MU, which this stands for Mutant Underground, South Regional Hospital, Texas Lounge, Bellevue Acres High, and Lakewood County Jail. So these are all very important places. So you start out in the park, and the weapons are in this little bag. Just open it really quickly. Stop putting background noises too. I am using one hand to record this. So this is the little mutant ability symbol because my Sentinel did not turn out how I wanted. And there is a card. This is its card. Well, this weapon's not in the gifted, but I still chose it. And it is a little Pop-Tart. Please ignore the mess. It didn't turn out as well as I wanted. And this is a Pop-Tart's good. It looks like trash. I know. But you live and you learn. I'm not going to do that again. The stapler. Which is a huge mess. It broke in half. Sadly. Here's the other little piece. And here's its card. I know it has stuff on it, but no, it's perfect. My dad made a really, really cool knife. And it sadly broke. The shot collar, which is still intact. And a mug. And then my friend made the dice. So, if you never played Clue, here's what you do. So, you take all the buttons. I'm not going to take them off. And you would place them in the park. I'll find the buttons really quickly. My bed's a mess, guys, so. Nevertheless, you would take the buttons and put them in the park spot. And you would shuffle all these cards and put one person, one weapon, and one place in this little answer sheet thing, which I just painted the little envelope because I'm not that crafty. And you'd roll the dice. Like this. So a 2 and a 4. So, I'm going to read the instructions to you. To you, what for? Take all the buttons and place them in the black box in the center, which is no longer black. Place all your weapons here as well. Everyone chooses a button and person to be. Sort all the cards into 3 piles, black sides, which they're yellow, facing up. With the yellow side with no picture. I know it says black. Now take one of each card without looking at the front and place them in the envelope. Take the remaining cards and shuffle them all together. Do not look at the pictures. Divide them among the players.
All cards must be kept secret.
Give everyone an answer sheet and mark off the ones you have. They did not do it. Gameplay. Roll the dice and the highest number goes first. The one to the left goes next, and so on. Sorry. On your turn, move the button. You can move vertically, horizontally, forwards, backwards. You may not move diagonally.
Always try to get to enter location. You do not need the exact number to enter location. It does have to be that number or higher.
Asking a question. If you enter a room, you must ask a question. The question has to be a place, a person, and a weapon. Whatever place you're in is the place in your question. Take the suspect person/button and weapon and put it in the place. The player on your left must show you one of the cards. It can be the person, place, weapon. If they do not have a matching card, they simply say, I cannot answer that. The person to the left is an ass. This is repeated until all the questions have been asked. If no one has the matching cards, they are in the other envelope. Just make sure you do not have them. You should be marking your sheet then. Time. Accusation. Once you think you know who did it, wait for your next turn. Then say, I think it was whoever you think did it, with whatever you think was used, and the wherever you think it was said. Did you get it? After making that accusation, you and only you may look in the envelope. Right? If you win, congratulations, you won. Lay the cards on the table for everyone to see. Wrong?
If you are wrong, place the cards back and you are out. Keep your cards hidden and keep answering questions. You may not ask any further questions.
So guys, that was my game, and I made this for art. It took roughly about 4 weeks because I was not always working on the project. And I had this class, it's only a certain days. So when you put it up, you take all of these thingies, which I made out of polymer clay and painted. My dad supplied the polymer clay. He bought it for me. And you place it in one of the little baggies. And zip it up, which I'll zip it up later. Then you take this and you place all the cards in it. I have stuff everywhere, so it's going to be a little bit trickier for me. But please try to keep all this stuff together. Sort of, guys. Hold on a second. And also put your little answer pamphlet in here as well. So the buttons are probably under this, but my guess. Yep. So the buttons will also go in a little bag. And then place your other cards in here as well. I'm just going to set them in the bag. So for storage, you would fold the board up like this, so it's in half. Open the box, and you not have to place it in this order. This is just how I like to place it. Put the two boards in first. Put your little black sheet that has instructions and a little story in it, like this. Then take these and place it in here. Now it's time to zip up all the little bags, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright.
So once that's done, which I'm still zipping them up. So once that's done, you place back on here. And this will come with one exclusive button of either Sage or Andy. I just didn't have the stuff to make the final one.
So guys, what did you think? Once again, this was a game that I made for art, and one of my Wattpad buddies wanted to hear the couple of different voices I made. So this is for her. She will get personal PM. So, bye guys. Also, my name is Badger from now on, but I will still be keeping the channel name Snowflake. Bye.